Ever looked at a book and felt a shiver run down your spine? Some books aren't just paper and ink. They're whispers from the past, puzzles with no solution, and doors to worlds we were never meant to see. Today we're delving into the shadows of history's most enigmatic libraries. These are the top 10 mysterious books that shouldn't exist, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for number 1. It could change everything you think you know about humanity. Let's start our journey at number 10, the Rohan Codex. Discovered in Hungary in the 19th century, this book is a complete enigma. It's filled with hundreds of pages of an unknown script, accompanied by strange, simplistic drawings of battles, landscapes, and religious symbols. Linguists, cryptographers, and historians have all tried to crack its code, and every single one has failed. Is it an elaborate, centuries-old hoax? Or is it a genuine text from a lost civilization, its language now forgotten to time? The truth remains locked within its unreadable pages. Coming in at number 9, we have the Book of Soiga, also known as Aldareia. This 16th century treatise on magic was once owned by the famous Elizabethan scholar John Dee. A man who straddled the worlds of science and the occult, was obsessed with it. He owned one of only 2 known copies, and he dedicated years of his life to deciphering its final, most mysterious section, a series of 36 tables filled with letters. He believed it held the key to communicating with angels, but he died before he could unlock its secrets. For centuries, the book was thought to be lost, until both copies were rediscovered in the 1990s. Even with modern technology, the final tables remain a complete mystery. At number 8 is a book so strange, it's named after the devil himself, the Codex Gigas, or the Devil's Bible. This is the largest medieval manuscript in the world. So massive, it reportedly took the skins of 160 donkeys to create. Legend says it was written in a single night by a monk who made a pact with the devil to avoid being executed. In return, he had to create a book containing all human knowledge. Inside its pages is the entire Latin Bible, but also a full-page, terrifyingly detailed portrait of the devil. The manuscript also contains medical formulas, exorcism spells, and a history of the world. The handwriting is eerily consistent throughout, lending a strange credibility to the impossible legend of its creation. Now for number 7. The Grolier Codex. This one is a source of intense debate. Purportedly a genuine pre-Columbian manuscript, it's one of only a handful to have survived the Spanish conquest. It's a fragment, really, detailing the movements of the planet Venus. For decades, scholars argued it was a brilliant modern forgery. The paper seemed too fresh, the illustrations too different from other Mayan art. However, recent scientific testing, including radiocarbon dating, has confirmed its authenticity. It's a genuine survivor from a world we almost completely lost, a ghost from the ancient Americas. Sailing into our number 6 spot is the Piri Reis map. Created by the Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis, it depicts the coastlines of Europe, North Africa, and Brazil with incredible accuracy. But the truly baffling part, it appears to show the coast of Antarctica without any ice. And it shows it with a level of detail that should not have been possible until the age of satellite imagery. How did a 16th century sailor map a continent that wouldn't be officially discovered for another 300 years, let alone know what it looked like beneath kilometers of ice? The map remains a profound historical puzzle. Halfway through our list at number 5, we encounter the Ripley Scrolls. These aren't your typical books, but a series of magnificent 6-meter-long illustrated scrolls from the 5th-10th century. They are, in essence, a recipe, but not for a cake. They are a cryptic, symbolic guide to creating the philosopher a stone, the legendary alchemical substance said to turn lead into gold and grant eternal life. Named after the alchemist George Ripley, the scrolls are filled with bizarre allegorical images of dragons, suns, moons, and strange figures. They read a beautiful and baffling glimpse into the minds of alchemists who believed they were on the verge of unlocking the deepest secrets of the universe. At number 4 is a book that reads like a travel guide to another dimension, the Codex Serafinianus. Created in the late 1970s by Italian artist Luigi Serafini, this book is a visual encyclopedia of an imaginary world. It's filled with surreal, beautiful, and often disturbing illustrations of bizarre flora, fauna, and technology, all described in an elegant, completely unreadable script. Serafini himself has remained coy, suggesting the script is asemic, it has no meaning. and is meant to evoke the feeling a child has when looking at a book they can't yet read. It has a masterpiece of surrealism that challenges our very idea of what a book is supposed to do. Is it art, a code, or just a beautiful, elaborate joke on the reader? Now we're in the top 3. At number 3, we have the Liber Lintius Zagrebiensis, or the Linen Book of Zagreb. This book story is incredible. It's the longest known text written in the Etruscan language, the lost language of a pre-Roman civilization in Italy. But here's the unbelievable part. It survived because it was cut into strips and used as mummy wrappings for an Egyptian woman. For centuries, no one knew what the strange markings on the linen bandages were. It was only later that experts realized they were holding a priceless Etruscan artifact. We still can't fully read Etruscan, so the book, believed to be a ritual calendar, holds its secrets close, a silent message from a long-vanished people. Our runner-up at number 2 is the most famous, mysterious book of all, the Voynich Manuscript. This 15th century codex has stumped the world's best minds for over a century. It's filled with elegant, flowing script in a language that appears nowhere else on Earth. Its illustrations are just as strange: unidentifiable plants, astrological charts with bizarre symbols, and diagrams of tiny naked figures bathing in strange green liquids. Every attempt to decode it, even with powerful AI, has failed. Is it a lost natural history, a secret code, an alchemical text, or the most brilliant and enduring hoax ever created? The Voynich Manuscript is the Everest of unsolved literary mysteries. And now, for number 1. The book that, if real, could rewrite the very foundations of human history. This isn't a book of strange symbols or magic spells. It's a collection of thousands of small, engraved metal plates. I'm talking about the Jordan Lead Codices. Discovered in a cave in Jordan around 2005, these palm-sized books, bound by metal rings, are claimed to date back to the 1st century AD. They contain images and text in a form of Paleo-Hebrew. The claims made by those who possess them are staggering, that they are the earliest Christian documents in existence, possibly even written by followers of Jesus in the immediate aftermath of his crucifixion. If proven authentic, they would be the most important discovery in biblical archaeology ever. However, the controversy is immense, with many scholars calling them fakes. The battle over their authenticity rages on, but if they are genuine, these little Lee books could be the single most important writings that have ever existed. From angelic codes to devilish pacts and impossible maps, these books remind us that there are still great mysteries left in the world, hidden on dusty shelves and in forgotten languages. Which one of these do you find the most fascinating? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed diving into the unknown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the world's greatest enigmas. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.